Eastern Europe is little explored in school textbooks, and in general, very little is known about it. And given the beauty it hosts, it's really a shame. For example, Bucharest, usually out of prejudice or ignorance, is a European capital that people tend not to consider as a tourist destination. At least, this was true until recently. Yeah, because in the last period, thanks to the many low-cost flights and the desire to discover new horizons, fortunately, something is changing. Here are 5 things to do in Bucharest. The old city of Bucharest coincides with the tourist area of the city. This area is all that remains from the bombings of World War II and the communist dictatorship, whose urban master plan called for the complete destruction of 1/5 of the city to make way for huge boulevards and imposing government buildings. Therefore, all we can see of Bucharest old town is a kind of miracle. Strolling through the street of the old city, we can see historic buildings rising alongside nightclubs, restaurants, bars and clubs. The main street of the old city is Lipskani, now a pedestrian street, where you can find numerous stores selling handicrafts, clothing and souvenirs. That of the Parliament is probably the most famous site in Bucharest. Built between 1984 and 1997 by a team of architects led by Anca Petrescu, it was ordered by communist dictator Nicolae Ceausescu to enhance the cult of personality. It is an 84-meter high building occupying an area of 365,000 square meters. Its incredible weight of over 4 billion kilograms makes it the heaviest building in the world, so much so that it sinks 6 millimeters into the ground every year. The building was short-lived, as in December 1989 the Romanian Revolution overthrew the regime. Today, it houses the House and Senate of Romania's parliament. This church was built in 1724 with a small monastery and inn, which were demolished at the end of the 19th century. Following some earthquakes, the dome of the temple collapsed, and the fate of the church seemed to be decided. But fortunately, restoration work was started. The Stavropolios Church is one of the main tourist monuments in Bucharest, and its location, right in the city center, also makes it very handy to visit. Walking through the historic center, you will surely walk past it several times. It is an open-air museum covering an area of 100,000 square meters and containing 340 buildings, including houses, farms and mills, as well as some 50,000 objects of daily use. It's a meticulous and detailed recreation of different rural villages in Romania. The Bucharest Village Museum is a special place. We could almost say that it possesses a soul. Walking among the different buildings, one has the feelings of really being in a remote corner of the Romanian countryside. One of the most curious aspects concerns the first residents of the museum. In fact, such was the desire to faithfully represent the lifestyle of the different rural area of Romania that in the beginning it was the peasants themselves coming from the countryside who moved to live in this unique village. The village museum is one of the most emblematic in the country, and being located within one of the main green lungs of the city, it is truly enjoyable to walk through its street and explore the different areas of this unusual microcosm. Bucharest culinary offerings are so varied that it's not possible to point to a single dominant food precisely. For sure, most of the main dishes are meat-based, but vegetarians need not to frightened because there is a wide selection of excellent soups. None of the restaurants where we ate let us down. Some, however, stood out for their atmosphere. I'm talking about Banga Cafe, where you can enjoy a hearty breakfast surrounded by the painter's artwork. Pescaros, a modern lake view restaurant inside Erastrau Park, perfect to pair with a visit to the village museum. And finally, Carucubere, where you can sample authentic flavors in a medieval eatery accompanied by traditional dancing. Here I ate the best papanage. And still on the same genre but outdoors, downtown is also Arnaud Manouk. To enrich our stay in Bucharest, we decided to explore some nearby cities by taking a one-day tour. Did we enjoy it? Yeah, but we identified one thing not to do. If you want to know what it is, stay tuned. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. This will help the channel and will be very appreciated. If you want some specific contents, please let us know in the comments below. See you on the next video!